But hey, man, fall camp is officially open, but I say it's not official till 8:50 a.m.
Right.
But so are you ready? You ready for fall camp?
Can't be more ready, honestly.
I was gonna say, I just assumed you would say you ain't got no choice but to be ready.
No choice. That's tomorrow come. It's time to go.
Well, okay, so I know there is always excitement. I know you guys love the game of football. You have to be able to endure everything that you endure. I mean, you just did PRPs over the summer. You got to work with Kaz Kazadi, the new strength and conditioning coach. And of course, when I mention his name, I always get the same look from everybody. Would intense be kind of an accurate word to use for him?
Oh yeah, he really detailed us about being great, not just being on the field, but off the field with our body, how we take care of ourselves, what we put in our body, what we eat. Just being off the field, you got to be just as smart as you is on the field.
Well, and I want to ask you this. Obviously, being a guy that endured an injury, had to come back from it. You did, and were very successful at it. But the importance that you've had with the strength and conditioning staff, the training staff, just how much they have meant to you, and maybe how much you've learned from the moment that you got here, how important every single thing that you do with your body is to playing at the E1 level.
Oh yeah, I feel like it helped me overcome my injuries. I feel like it helped my injuries not be such as severe as they probably could have been with me, listening to them and doing what they tell me to do. I feel like I, got a lot stronger with the injuries that came with it. So I feel like they really helped me out.
One of the things that we've talked about several times, even with Coach Anderson today, was going back on the spring, and it was a very physical spring. Of course, I told Coach Blake Anderson a couple times, I said, there's times, Coach, I held my breath in the spring, because of the injury bug, and you know much about that, but it's just, but having that competition and that type of spring and that, what everybody went through, I mean, I guess it's pretty much, you go to fall camp, you pretty much know, okay, every position's open, you're going to have to fight for playing time this year.
Yeah, every position open, from the spring until fall camp, you got to keep fighting. You can't sleep like one day. You got to come out every day and give it your all, or your position can get took. So it's like, you just got to come out and give it your all every day.
Well, let me ask you this. Your group happens to be a pretty experienced group, but a heavily talented group. And I want to ask you this, and this is a dead serious question. Ponying up and following up on what you just said. You got to show up every day. I believe in the group that you guys have. That is as accurate a statement as there could be, because there are a number of dudes just waiting to take your reps and your job.
Right. I mean, everybody in our group can play. Everybody in our group have the skill, talent to go to the next level. So it's like, whoever gets thrown in that fight, they gonna come out and make a ball, So we don't have like no lack of talent in our group, to be honest. So it's like everybody that's in our group is just gonna bring it every day. So like I said, you can't slip, you can't come out a day not wanting to work. Your position gonna get tough, and then it'll be hard because he's a great talented kid, very talented football player. So you gotta come out, you gotta work every day.
That's really been one thing that I've learned about Coach Luke Pascal, your position coach, and he's pretty intense himself. He does require a lot from you guys. He doesn't accept halfway. If you guys don't block, you don't play. I mean, things like that. Just talk about what it's been like working with him, how much you've developed as a wide receiver, and even as a man. I mean, I know all of you guys are very, very close as a group, and you guys do things together with Coach Pascal and that core and then of course now too, having Cephalo involved too, and he's here, and he's no stranger. He's been here before, but he's back. But just that whole group as a whole.
Coach Pascal, he's very intense what he wants, but I feel like it makes us better as an offense and then as a team, because if a running back breaks and we down the field blocking, we get him a touchdown instead of getting tackle. So I feel like it helps us as a group, and it just it's really enjoying the game. Like, you gotta enjoy the game, you gotta have fun, because it don't last forever. Like, this is my last year, you never know what happens after this. So you just gotta enjoy, and I feel like just going the extra mile, giving that extra effort, I feel like that's enjoying it, making Coach Saflo, yeah, he was here before. He wasn't the receivers coach, but great relationship with him. Great relationship with Coach Pastor too. So I feel like working with him too, having the chance to work with both of them is going to make me a better person and a better receiver.
Do you believe that, and I want to ask you this, Chris, do you believe, and we're talking with wide receiver Chris Murray here on Red Wolf Roll Call Radio, do you believe that that injury that you sustained and battling through that injury will better help you prepare for this season to not take it for granted because you are a senior, this is it for you? Do you think that maybe that is maybe still going to be something that helps you to this day?
Oh yeah, I learned from both the injuries I had while I was at Arkansas State.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a lot better, taking care of my body, watching what I do, watching how hard I go on certain things in practice just to make sure I maintain my body and don't tweak nothing, just doing something silly. So yeah, it'll help me going into this season. Can't have no miscues, can't miss a game because it's my last year, so I gotta make every game count, every rep count.
The other thing too, I want to ask you, obviously Coach Anderson being involved in the play calling now, he's working with the quarterbacks. The offense now has a year under its belt. Justice has a year under his belt, he's more comfortable. Logan Bonner has looked really good at the quarterback position. Just that consistency, obviously the running back core, when you look at the two consistents in Warren Wand and obviously Silky, and then now getting way back from another, speaking of injuries, him coming back. It just seems like too, just in the spring, seemed like you guys as an offense had a lot less mistakes. It seemed like you were a lot more crisp, hardly any turnovers throughout the spring. But just that, for you as a wide receiver, having two quarterbacks, not just one, but two quarterbacks, including the starter and Justice Hanson, much more comfortable with the way everything is on offense. It's got to be good for you guys as a core.
Oh yeah, like you said, a lot of confidence. Just with the whole offense period, and I feel like confidence brings comfortability. Comfortability means you can play fast, you can play free, you don't have to worry. Like you said, we got a lot of depth at every position, wide receiver, quarterback, line coming along great. Last year, like you said, we got that under our belt, so we know what we can bring, we know what we have, what pieces we have. We just got to go out and work, we just got to bring it together and be ready for the first game.
Well, he's wide receiver Chris Murray, and it's always our pleasure, man, and we will see you bright and early in the morning.
Thank y'all for having me. Yes, y'all will.
There you go. And I tell you what, we'll hit a quick break, and coming up next, a guy that I'm going to have to force to talk, but that's about all I'm going to force him to do. But defensive lineman D. Liner is coming up next.